Welcome back, one and all, to the Brexit Estate, hard by the darkest dungeon where we have been experiencing some particularly inclement weather of late. Many of the inhabitants of the hamlet feel as if they are boiling or roasting in their own skins. And because YouTube doesn't like it if you swear in the first 30 seconds of your video, I'm going to have to pad this out a little bit. There's been rumours of some changes in the town council. And according to those rumours, the wanker has fucked off. He's been replaced by some bastard who's a friend of the fanatics who believes that his solution to every problem is simply to burn them. And he's a bastard. Probably just as bad, so it's likely he will be traitor-in-chief for the time being, until we can resolve all these horrible issues and get back to some sort of semblance of order and decency once again. Now then, our current situation is that we were preparing for the second mission into the darkest dungeon and lost our only high-level character with a guard skill, so we're having to train up a replacement. Many of our lower-level characters are... Too many are available for a low-level mission to be launched, so we're going to have to head for a mid-level mission. And one with plenty experience. We have exploring the Weald. We're going to have to do this, aren't we? Which means we'll take Balgin. We'll want... If we take Meliance to boost his experience so that we can push him towards level 5. We'll want... Is this good in the Cove? Eldritch? Maybe. Very risky. Now we have Garrus out in front. And we just need someone at the back here. I think we're taking the occultist anyway. We don't have a lot of options right now. There we go. So, as this is our party, let's see what we can do to kit them up a bit. Let's boost that hammer. And some skills. Theoretically, we've got a double guard party here. There's a lot of bleed in the Cove, isn't there? Okay. And for you, we have tentacles. You, pretty well equipped already. And you, very well sorted. For a dwarf, we will gain the old Grumbler skill. The other skills are all copies of the old Grumbler skill. They're placeholders. I haven't finalised their bonuses yet. And these, we know what they do. Okay. Are we happy with this selection of skills? Not really. If I experience a severe shortage of funds preparing for missions, I will go sell off some of the duplicate items in the treasury. For now, we're okay. That's good. That's... Disease is a big thing in the... Hang on. Virtue chance. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. Yeah. We can work with that for a bit. And as it's a lengthy mission, we should definitely prepare. So we camp once, so we're going to want 16 food, right? Oh, but it's a mid-level mission, so we go 4 more, yeah? Okay, we're taking all the shovels. That wise? It's the cove. Take 2, 2, 4, 2. I'm thinking of having the dwarf bring a key or shovel to parties, but I'm not sure which. And we need torches. Yes, we do. There we go. So, I don't have a lot to say about the changes to the town council, as it doesn't actually seem as if anything's changing. New puppet, same masters pulling the strings.
Recover these lost shipments of rarities, that we may prevent them from falling into even less scrupulous hands.
Alright, looks like we'll have to go at least one down that tunnel before discovering if it is for us or not. There we go, it's a start. Not worth throwing a torch in just yet, but we will torch before this chamber. Okay. Looks like there's a fight ahead. Let's go in and enjoy it. This thing explodes after a round or 2, doesn't it? As long as they don't reposition us, we're fine. There is a lot of stress to remove. Let us begin.
Inspiration and improvement.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm sensing healing next turn. Right. Slog it.
Eradicated.
Now, just because this one's concealed. Yeah, you shout at him, man. Healing. Big heal. That's right. Feel the wrath of the ancestors.
As the fiend falls,
We got this.
faint hope blossoms.
Look at my skull! The skull is amazing. It's got a candle on top and everything. Makes me look the right twat.
Destroyed.
Except when it doesn't.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Let's leave that. It's full of food, but we don't have the space for it just yet. Let us also ignite a torch before entering the next chamber. Oh, joy. That's actually tentacles! And so it begins. can't quite reach him. Ridiculous. Theoretically possible. Realistically, not very. Now we got some. If only we... Low blow is still a placeholder. If only we had puncture lined up. But we don't. So, still need to get that VFX fixed. I don't know why it's still displaying the wrong one. I'll have to look at the files at some point. Tentacle time! Double miss! Oh, mate, that's a problem. What are you accusing him of?
Uncertainty, the birthplace of dread.
Well, probably something to do with the fact that the leader of the Dwarven Underground Party has recently been accused of something, although the details aren't particularly clear. Get him! Set him up. Mind the bleed? No bleed, we're good. Tentacle time! Again!
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Right, that's not ideal. Lock him up. And we still got to counteract some stress. Uh-oh. Oh no! That's a problem. Right. Get him while he's marked. Pile on that stress relief. And here it comes. A knockback, I wouldn't have minded, personally. Right. If she's going back anyway, might as well smack it one with a book. Oh, didn't work. Right. Throw up a guard then.
A brilliant confluence of skill and service.
Semi-perfect. Get marked. Looks like we got Garrus doing a lot of the heavy work here. To wipe the sweat off my arm from reaching around there because it is so hot.
Monster's
Ooh,
size
nice.
has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll rest.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Have a nice big feast. And then... why not? He is grumpy and... he's just gonna vent and release a bit. Now... sod it again. Okay... what else? Sure. And now we wait. Here's someone who needs this. The others don't. They'll level ahead of him and he'll be stuck.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
And Valgin thinks our purpose is to unlock this chest.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
He still says how instead of now. Alright. Cleansing that gives stress relief, doesn't it? Wait. That's not stress, that's removing the negative condition, isn't it? Hooray! We got rid of a locked quirk, not just a negative one. That's even better. Well, let's take this torch and light it up.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Now, this may be guarded, so let's go in there and find out. Our light isn't low enough to... There we go! Lovely! Hooray! Oh, excellent! We got a surprise from the bounty hunter. Tentacle time! Oh, yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, hey, do it, son.
Masterfully executed.
That's some stress we'll have to reduce. And we slay it before it can be guarded.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
Well, we don't like that, do we? I think we'll have to counter. I don't think we're going to get a stun off anytime soon.
Annihilated.
Wow. Yeah.
Death waits.
Hooray!
For the slightest lapse
Shields
in
up.
concentration. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
We're out of formation. Interesting.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Hammer time. Strike the creature.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Still gotta believe. We'll fix that. Actually, we might not get a chance. But we brought bandages for just such a purpose.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Actually, we didn't bring bandages. Yes. It would almost be worth taking both of those and I hope we're picking up some more, but we're not going to do that. Instead, aha, we shall eat some food. Then open the chest.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
And claim the relic. We need 2 more. And one's just down here. Oh, you beauty.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Experience is gained for completing quests. It's not gained for taking additional risks afterwards. Got a very easy one this time round. Then again, such treasures may be heavily guarded. Uh-oh. That's bad news. Oof. The accuracy boost is going to make it really dangerous. Wait. We could get a kill. But if we throw in a guard before it gets a turn, we're golden. Excellent stuff. I mean, that worked out. Lovely stuff. And I think it's tentacle time, don't you? Now we just have another one of these to deal with.
Grievous injury, palpable fear.
Take advantage of the mark. Not that this is particularly Mark Senji's. I did consider... Right, so at one point... No, his riposte does mark the targets. No. I think it marks him. But there was an intention for the riposte to deal no damage, or a very low damage like 1, and apply mark to a target. But I don't think that ended up being possible. It's been a long time since I last worked on that mod, so couldn't quite say, I'm afraid. Now, I have not been able to work on the dwarf for quite some time. Eventually, it would be nice to get him finished. But there have been, you know...
Their cursed champion falls. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Some significant life circumstances.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
That have affected my ability to work on the mod. My father's getting on. He's not as young as he was, and I have to look after him. In fact, it's after midnight, it's his birthday. Good for him. I could get a load of food. It would make it harder to pick up the final relic. But I'm glad I checked. Common isn't worth that much, is it? Right. You can eat. You can eat. We'll light the torch
The match is
and carry
struck.
on.
A blazing star is born.
Uh-oh. Alright. That worked. Let's go in here and expect a fight. Oh, cultists, that's not good. Tentacle time. Gotta get those two at the back. As I was saying, let's remove some stress if we can't remove the stress dealer. And set up a riposte in case he goes for a party-wide attack or something like that. punch him good. Not quite good enough. Unless we can kill the body. Two for free, we can work with that. And that worked out quite nicely. Pushed him into tentacle range. Let's protect everyone. We won't do much against the bleeds. But we'll just have to work on it. Going relatively nicely. I must say, we like his dodge. Stem the bleeding. And get back to slash central. Six for 2. Yeah, he's fine. Ah, yes. The attack I often remember as Octo-Fuck! Because it usually deals a massive amount of damage and a very high bleed chance. Let's increase the chance of bleeding. Bleeding resisted. Excellent stuff. Finish him!
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay. Well, I reckon we'll just have to leave that key behind.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
And now, the only reason to continue would be to try and get better treasure. I think we might as well return to the hamlet. We've done quite well here. Yep, for some blatantly obvious reason, I've been wanting to record this since Monday. Yep, 3 of them have leveled up out of tier, meaning we're going to have a harder time. We're going to have to get the low level characters to catch up, and then he's going to be stuck here again. But there is another man at arms to level up. Great. Replaced fading. Fading is death's door resistance weakness, isn't it? So that's good.
A finely crafted instrument of butchery and bloodshed. Yours for the taking.
Oh, well, if you're offering. Who's got a level 4 weapon that can go to level 5? Well, I think it's probably Garrus. Can we? No. Okay. Garrus it is then. Excellent stuff. Let's get an armor upgrade though. Yeah. Nearly there now. Check the stagecoach in case there's anyone really useful. I've been receiving a lot of questions about the Chevalier mod over the last year. I'm not the only person who worked on that mod, and it's kind of been on hold in limbo. There's been no development on it for quite a while now. Creative differences over the final form of some of the skills. One of the people working on her wanted to completely redesign and overhaul all her combat skills again. It had already happened once before. And completely overhaul her core concept to the point where it would just be a massive amount of work, and they just went off to work on some other mods instead. And that's the person who has the main permissions to work on the mod. So yeah, not a lot I can do. I can occasionally check in with the guy and go, hey, any chance of this happening? But honestly, he's helped me with the dwarf a bit, and that would be a higher priority for me right now. Seeing as the dwarf is very near to being finished. What do I need to do? I need to finish those 3 camping skills, sort out all his dialogue barks, completely sort out the low blow skill, which is currently just a copy of Rampart from the Man-at-Arms, and it will be replaced with something. I have some plans to have it reduce the enemy movement and stun or shuffle resistance, but not apply any of those conditions, so that essentially he can weaken them up for another hero who has those skills in the party to utilize. That's my basic idea for it. Beyond that, I'd have to look at the specifics from some very old notes. Sort out sound effects, because people always complain if a mod gets released without sound effects. Sort out the rest of his trinkets. Speaking of which, I don't think I've seen any of his trinkets spawn in this playthrough at all whatsoever. There are at least 1 of his trinkets in the game right now. I think maybe 3 or 4, and they're just not appearing. But since he did quite well, let's train up a skill. We'll go... Ancestral Grunge is working quite nicely for us. There we go. Do the lot. And with that, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the very next episode. Whenever I finally am able to record it. Hopefully, with better news about the town council and the status of the hamlet. Hopefully with more reasonable weather. With that though, I'll bid you all a very fond farewell. See you all next time, guys. Cheerio.